This is Morten from INKISH reporting from Printing United in Orlando. I am pleased about a fantastic show, but I'm also very pleased to talk to my good friend Errol. Good to see you, Errol.
Morten, good to see you again. Thank you very much. Yeah.
IST, I mean, you worked for them for some years now, right?
Yes, I took over the company, but I've been engaged with them for many, many years. Yeah.
Fantastic company, right?
Yes, we have a great history, a great product range, and we're really excited to be engaged in many different marketing applications and product applications. So, yeah.
I'm asking also a little bit because I think that, you know, a lot of people, including myself a little bit, to be honest, is that sometimes UV is just UV, but that's not the case, right?
No, there's certainly a few new things coming down the pipeline, but UV is UV for some people, but really depends on the application that we need to drive and what the customer's expectations and end results are. So we use UV in a multiple range of products or markets, going from sheet-fed printing, typically what we're doing here, but also looking at other industries where we're engaged and we test different products and different formulations, working with suppliers, OEMs, consumables, to find the right product. And then sometimes those products shift from a mercury LED to a mercury or LED to an excimer, which we've got for special applications, and they become more and more popular or more relevant to different markets or different industries.
I think I'm very pleased with your answer, but I was also thinking that, again, if a printing company is investing in a new printing press, whether it's flexo or digital or litho offset, it must also sometimes be quite difficult to understand, okay, you have some competition in the market, obviously, right? And it's more like, okay, how do I choose the right supplier? Because, I mean, when I see your technology, and I know you guys for many years, I always think that when I talk to you and I get a very good explanation about your technology, and I think I understand it, but the value proposition needs to be right for the customer to understand it, right?
Sure. I think that's part of our strategy and our planning as well, looking at our products, making us a solution provider. So we can carry from a small digital LED system all the way up to a huge flooring UV mercury system. And by understanding the market needs and the customer's needs, we have the range of products that we can see what makes the best fit or give the flexibility to do certain mixed combinations, hot swaps, things like that, to be able to swap out. When we look at the way things are changing, substrate plays a part. So do you use mercury on a lightweight plastic? Obviously not. So you go digital, and we have the solutions for that. So we like to look at the solution and find out what it is.
I also like that approach, but I have to it's not to be provocative, but I'm just trying to learn, right? Because I think that if I want to buy from a company, I think that having a broad portfolio gives me certainty that you understand types of application. Yeah. But let me say that I have a flexo press. Right. I really don't give a shit about all the others.
Right. No, sure, yeah. Exactly.
So I'm just trying to say that, you know, I think the flexo market is a lot of people moving into the LED UV curing because you can have thinner plastic as an example, right? But you can also have really good colors with UV inks today compared to 10 years ago, right? So again, why should I buy an IST lamp?
Well, we have the possibility to fit the LED system into a flexo machine or to fit a mercury. So again, it's based on application, not only for today, but what's the next needs? How easy is it to swap backwards and forwards? From an efficiency side, you look at the cost and sustainability from UV versus LED, cost savings, performance, things like that. Energy efficiency, automation, quick change interactions, those sort of things, and what makes the best solution. So I would say once we understand what that solution is, we can offer a product that would fit into that.
And I know that you will have a funny answer now, because I mean, if you look at your, let's say, nearest competitor, is there a big difference in what the products do?
Well, yes and no. Understanding what the products are. I mean, we like to say that we do our evaluations and our planning for specifics. Some of them are modular, that you just plug and plays. We like to be in that plug and play environment, but we also have to understand that there's needs for certain things. How much plug and play is needed? What is the real driver behind the business from a end customer's perspective? Or what is it that an OEM is looking for? Are they looking for performance? Are they looking for integration? Are they looking for plug and play? How do we manage those scenarios? And I think with our development team, with our field team, with our product knowledge team, we try and find the right solution for the customer, even looking at suppliers, coating suppliers, what changes in their needs.
So a lot of consultancy as well?
We like to have a lot of consultancy, a lot of communication, but we try to reserve that to direct and understanding. So, you can have a lot of talks and we don't go anywhere. We need to come to the point, understand that, and move forward with that, putting a team solution together.
One of the things I saw at Printing United last year was your colleague Holly from Intech, right?
Yes.
And I don't know if that's something that applies to let's say the lamps that you're selling here from IST Mets, but I remember she was showing some software and some application where you could turn on, off in order to make better saving and better energy usage of. Is that?
That is still something that we're working with and we've developed. We call that smart AI, smart intelligence. So smart cure for us. Yep.
Yeah.
So what we do is we integrate that to understand from an application point again, how much consumption are we using? Is it really necessary? When somebody looks at switching a lamp on, it's 100% and it must be good. Well, you could really get the same performance out of 70%, but the operator may not remember that. So when you plug it in through Smart Cure, understanding the consumption, understanding the results that we need, we start seeing the benefits and the cost savings, the efficiencies. We also monitor the lamps, how much they're running, how long they're running for, temperature, water cooling, air cooling, to be able to educate the end user how we can look at performance for number one, cost savings for number two, and service preventative type maintenance for number three.
But I guess that's also, let's say, part of why you should buy from ISTs, because energy today is becoming more and more expensive. So the more you can actually, and I guess that it also extends the lifespan on a lamp if it's not used too much, basically.
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
If you run a system at full power with everything at maximum speed, maximum width, everything like that, when you could run a quarter of the lamp switched off, interchanging those between on and off between sheets, there's certainly some cost benefits and savings. The system's not running so hot. You don't burn up everything at the same time, so your lamps aren't at full power all the time. So your overall cost reduction is there, so savings.
Would you say that IST, in that sense, differentiate a little bit from the nearest competitors? That you spend a lot of time also in some of the things that are, let's say, the sustainability agenda, the energy cost of running it, the durability of your technology, in order to make it worthwhile investing in?
Sure, we look at that all the time, and it's becoming more and more a request from the customer needs, from the end customer needs. We work to develop that, to understand what the real needs are and how will it benefit everybody, not only the end customer, but us, obviously, as a designer and a developer, but also for OEM integration. What is it that they're needing to support their sale to a customer to have our products in those areas? So it's an interesting area that we're moving into, using the data to drive the business, using the data to understand the cost savings, and overall the idea is to have a reliable performance out of a system, whether it be LED, whether it be mercury, how does it integrate for the end keys.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Morten, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Nice to see you again.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Likewise.